Boy, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. In today's video, it's all about Hammer Jam, guys. Hammer Jam is back and better than it's ever been in Clash of Clans. Not only do we have 50% cost reduction like last year, we now have 50% time reduction. And not only does this apply to just buildings, but as well your lab, your heroes, and your pets. So no matter what town hall level you are, you can reap the benefits of Hammer Jam, guys. And plus your loot collectors are producing 3 times the loot. So that means more loot when you're raiding and more passive loot in your home village. Now guys, I have a Town Hall 6 here that we've been using only in the clan capital for raids. And I got to thinking, how long would it take me to upgrade this to a max Town Hall 7 with Hammer Jam in place? So we jumped over here to Clash Ninja, and exactly we can look at those facts right here. Hammer Jam is active. They do take that into effect. We put in our Town Hall 7. We got 4 builders. And right here you can see a little over 4 days for the structures. The lab is a little over 5 days. And that king is a little over 2 days. Now, getting all that dark elixir as Town Hall 7 will be a little tricky. That's the only thing I think that could hold us up, guys. And so with that, I've decided to go ahead, push the button, upgrade to Town Hall 7 for 500k. So that's 4.5 hours. We don't want to wait for that. We are in a rush. We're going to use our book of building, collect our season rewards, guys, and we will jump right into it as a new Town Hall 7. All right, guys, one of the first things we're going to jump in here to upgrade is our laboratory. And as our kind villager there says, we need to upgrade it so we can upgrade our troops and spells. So we're going to get that underway. 100,000 elixir, just 2-hour upgrade time. Now the key to upgrading all these things fast with Hammer Jam is going to be our builder potions. And if you aren't familiar with the builder potion is going to let your builders work 10 times per 1 hour. So you can get 10 hours of work per every hour. Now the fact that we're in Hammer Jam and everything costs half as much, you're essentially getting 20 hours of work out of 1 builder potion. So gaining 19 hours per builder potion. It's pretty crazy. We got our army camp down. We're going to throw down this dark elixir drill because I want to start producing a little bit of passive dark elixir because I'm worried about having enough dark elixir to continually be upgrading our king, especially at these lower town halls. It's hard to find that dark elixir sometimes. And I don't know what the loot really is because I haven't been playing on these accounts. So we've got our dark barracks here. We're going to move over our lab, move over our spell factory, get our dark barracks here by our other barracks. And you can see we have tons of loot. We're still maxed out on loot, even though we've done several upgrades here. Now, once we get all of our buildings going, that's when you want to pop your builder potion. You don't want to pop it first because then you're wasting a little bit of time. So we're going to take advantage of every second we can. So we got the builder potion going now. We're going to continue to work on these upgrades, get our army camp going to its next level right here. The army camps are going to allow us to have a lot larger army sizes when we go into our attacks. And as you can see, everyone's busy right here, but these are very short upgrades that we have going. In the beginning, I like to concentrate on these smaller, quick upgrades where we can make the most of the builder potion, especially if you're going to be on active for a little while, doing some farming. We get a builder freed up. I want to start upgrading some of these walls, and I'm thinking about placing the rest of our walls here in a minute. Now watch this cannon. This cannon is an instant upgrade. That's hilarious. It's like 3 seconds. It goes so fast. But instantly get it upgraded. Go ahead and get our new archer tower. I couldn't decide where to put it, but there we go. Get the archer tower down. Try to get some of these new buildings down. They're very short upgrades, you can see, especially with the builder potion and Hammer Jam. They don't take any time, just a few seconds here on a row. And I was looking for some of our upgrades here that we can start putting down without using the builder, like some of our traps. But the wall is not one of them, and my builder's not freed up. I'm like, I don't want to waste a gem right here. So we'll just hold on a minute, and I'll go find the bombs here. Hopefully get some of our traps placed. Try to get all these little things already put into our village and just start working on them. Because you can always use these longer lead time ones overnight or when you have more time, but I like to get all these quick ones knocked out, kind of get everything, especially if you're going to design a defensive base or something. You want to go ahead and get all of your buildings put out there, all your traps, so you can go ahead and design your base layout. And I think we have 50 walls to add at Town Hall 7, so quite a few. So just getting those down so we can start upgrading our walls, chipping away at them, and maxing them out while we have all this loot for sure. And there we go. Get all of our walls down. We've got this builder still free, so we can see if we want to do anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and move some of these stones. I've been saving. I haven't really moved anything on this base. So I've had to take out some of these trash items so we can kind of reorganize. Get our walls down here. Just clean that up just a little bit. And there we go. Our base is looking a little more complete. We have a lot of walls here. We're going to start upgrading those, especially since our loot is full. I'd like to get the walls up to where we can use gold or elixir. It's kind of a pain when you can only use gold on these very entry levels. It's nice when you get where you can use either or. And I'm going to continue to work on these walls. They're starting to look pretty nice. We have that one section that's already maxed out, and these new ones aren't that far behind, so that is really nice. In fact, we're going to bring them all the way up right here to level 6. Collect a little more of our loot, and you can see we are making very, very nice progress here. Now, we don't have any research going. I'm waiting on this lab to get done to see kind of what all of our options are. We'll get this next cannon placed down here. Again, try to move some of these traps over so we can move the cannon back by the rest of the cannons, just so we kind of group them together. There we go. Got those 2 baby cannons right there. Continue to upgrade those. And you can see just how fast our builder's going. We still have quite a few upgrades to do, but we're making good progress. Again, these bombs, these traps that we can place down without any builder time, that is really nice. All right, now we're just going to move some of these traps around. Try to make a little bit of space right here. Again, trying to knock out a few of these bomb upgrades. I was having trouble moving these little bombs around while I was trying to upgrade them. They're just going back and forth. But we'll just keep upgrading them, trying to move them all over there, stack them up. It's a problem when you're trying to do a lot of this on an iPhone. The screen's just a little too small. The iPad would have been nice right there. But we've got it all moved over, making some good progress. Builders are all busy right now, but you can see we're going to get some freed up here relatively quickly. Let's see what we want to work on next. Oh, we have the Seeking Air Mine. We can go ahead and get those down. They don't take any time as well. All right, guys, and the key really to just upgrading in Clash of Clans, especially like this where you're trying to get as much done, is we just want to keep our builders working nonstop. It doesn't really matter what the upgrade is. We're trying to minimize the downtime in between our upgrades, especially when we have these builder potions going. We want to take advantage of every second, just continually start that builder as soon as they're done. Now, I am trying to hold on to some of my gems because we'll see later. I can't use the goblin builder on the buildings, but I want to take advantage of the goblin builder to help me when I'm doing my research in my laboratory. And I'll show you that it's a pretty efficient way to get a lot of research done, especially at these lower town halls. You can see right now we've got everything upgrading. Pretty short upgrades really overall. Trying to focus on some of these bombs, these traps, just all the short things. I'm trying to go through and get those upgraded right now, because the longer upgrades, I can do some of those when I'm going to sleep tonight, when I'm at work tomorrow, just in between things, keeping our builders working on the longer upgrades when I can't continually be checking on the builders, using the builder potion. And so there'll be a lot of downtime in there. So I'm trying to stretch those out and wait until, I'm going to be away from the game for a little bit. And that way, when we're grinding right now, I can be as efficient as possible with all of our builders. And that's the way you want to do it when you're upgrading yourselves. You want to plan it out where you can just continually keep your builders going. And then when you're going to be away from your phone, when you have to have time with the family or work, school, whatever it might be, you want your longer upgrades to be going then, so your builders are still working and they don't have that downtime, guys. So right now we've got everyone still working. As soon as they get done, we're just starting the next upgrade right away. We're still working on this laboratory. It seems like it's taking forever to get that done right now, but I want to get that lab done so we can start our research. And right there you can see we've got this bomb almost done, then the dark elixir drill coming up after that, and then our laboratory. We still have a little bit of time in that laboratory, but then we can start our research going right there. Now we want to add this dark elixir storage. We haven't had that before. And so just right here, as soon as this gets freed up, right there, the builder's up, the builder is back down. Sorry, buddy, there's no rest for you. You've got to start on that next upgrade right away. And so we got the dark elixir drill going, the dark elixir storage. That's going to be really critical for upgrading and getting that barbarian king later on. And that will be your first hero. And I mean, I remember when I first played the game, getting to Town Hall 7, it was so exciting because you could get that first hero, the barbarian king. And I think back then it only went to level 5. I think now you have to upgrade it to level 10 to be maxed out for Town Hall 7. But I think originally it was only 5 at Town Hall 7. I think it was only 10 at Town Hall 8. But I think they've changed it now where it's Town Hall 8 has 20 levels on the Barbarian King. So that way Town Hall 9 isn't as much of a grind on the heroes, because that's when you get the queen. It really takes a long time there to get through all the queen levels. Now we're going to upgrade these walls. You can see we've already got 3 of these rows completely maxed out. So that is awesome. We still have tons of loot. We haven't really put a dent in our reserves. We've just had so much loot from the get-go. And now we're going to go ahead and get our lab going. So we got our research. Probably that rage spell might be what we're going to do first. Not sure. I want to get the research going pretty quickly here. We'll continue to get some levels soon on our archer tower. Like I said, just kind of looking around, seeing what I want to attack next, and trying to keep some of these longer upgrades till later on. And as we were starting this was at the tail end of the evening. So, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I want to get as much done before then and then leave everything going overnight. And so we just continue to power through. But again, we want to get the barracks done so we have new troops that we can also upgrade and get unlocked. We want to get the lab done so we can start on all of our research. And the research potions are an even greater deal than the builder potions, because research potion, when you pop it, it'll work 24 hours for every 1 hour. So that is some great, crazy value, especially at these lower levels where it might be a 2-hour upgrade or a 4-hour upgrade or something. You can upgrade a ton of troops with that one research potion and really cut back on the days involved there. So you can see right here, I'm going to start on, we're almost to start. I think I'm just getting antsy here, ready for these upgrades to get done. We should have quite a few of them getting ready to get done right here. Let's go out and see if we can find any dark elixir, because we're going to start to need dark elixir. And this base doesn't really have anything, so I'm not sure what I'm looking around at here, but we're not going to hit this. And as you can see, I just have some crazy army with a ton of giants. I don't know if it was cooked up from something earlier or if my son had been messing around and made this army. But anyway, that's what we're going to use because that's what we have. Really just looking for something with dark elixir. That's going to be the holdup of getting your Barbarian King here at Town Hall 7. And there we go. 1,400 dark elixir. Over 1 million gold and elixir. That is a huge loot raid for Town Hall 7. Unfortunately, we're going to waste a ton of this golden elixir because we don't have storage for all that loot. But we're going to go ahead and just force our troops in here. I have that root rider from our clan castle to open up all these walls, even though there were gaps in here, so it really doesn't matter. But that will tank for this horde of giants to come in here. I just have heal spells, so we'll throw those down, keep our troops alive, and just power through this base. We've already got all of our dark elixir pretty much here. Just working to get the rest of our storages full. And it's going to be a nice and easy attack right here, guys. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop us. We do have this king down here. It's going to be a little bit of a headache. Especially because our giants just ignore it. So I'll go ahead and place the heal. Try to keep those wizards alive. Let them take out that enemy barbarian king. And we're going to make quick and easy work of this base, guys. As you can see, our loot's already maxed out. We can't really gain anything else at this time from finishing this attack. So wasting a lot of loot right here, but that's how it goes sometimes. We'll just go ahead and end the battle. We can't gain anything else from doing the attack. But that gives us a nice start on our dark elixir. Gained us some perks right there, some gems, so that's nice. And now we got 2 builders freed up. Let's see, we've got our lab finally done. Let's go ahead and start here. We'll get the barbarian upgrading. And now we have the goblin builder there that can help us. Let's take a look at that. For only 10 gems, we can upgrade the archer at the same time. Pop that research potion. So basically we're getting double the work done. And we can do 48 hours of upgrades because of the goblin builder. That is insane value, guys. For only 10 gems, we are getting so much research done right there. So that is something that you want to consider when you're doing this, guys. Take advantage of that goblin builder, especially at the cheap levels where it doesn't cost us that much. Now we got a new air defense here, so we're going to get that placed. Start moving some of these traps around, kind of just reorganize our base. You can see we're continually keeping our builders going. We've got our lab going now with 2 upgrades at the same time. So that's going to make very nice work right there. And you can see we're already making great progress to max out our Town Hall 7. We are in just the first hour, guys, of this. We're in that first builder potion. And we've already gotten so much upgraded, so much progress done right here. Now we're going to place, we got new hidden Teslas. We're going to get those down here shortly. See where I want to put that. Free up this builder. 1 gem. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm wanting to continue to place some of these new buildings. We have another new Tesla. We can get it going. 9 gems. We'll go ahead and spend that. We just gained a few gems from those achievements, so we can do that. We're just continuing to make cheap upgrades here. The cheap gem spending is fine. I don't want to get crazy, but if it helps us progress or get something else going, like I said, I'm trying to manage my time so that right before I go to bed, I can, have all these short upgrades done and then be working on some longer ones. And right here, we got quite a few troops we're going to have to get done. But let's go out. We need to get some more dark elixir because we want to get this barbarian king. We're still struggling to get this barbarian king. We still need to get to 2,500 dark elixir. And there we go. Here it is. We got 1,500 dark elixir. And it has just a little bit of golden elixir, and that's fine because we don't need that much. So we're going to go in here and we're just going to try to snipe off the dark elixir drill and the storage. So I just got a couple of barbarians in there, and we're just going to try to take that because all I really care about right now is getting my barbarian king unlocked, and then from there we'll start really trying to grind for the dark elixir tomorrow. And so we're just trying to get enough right here and see we're full on dark elixir. I'm just going to go ahead and quit. We're going to lose some trophies, but that is fine. We're not trophy pushing with this account. And now we can get our barbarian king, and we're going to place him up there, and that is some great progress. All right, guys, we're going to fast forward and just take a look at some upgrades in a fast speed. Here we go. All right, guys, so we are finally here now. 13 days, 8 hours remaining in Hammer Jam. So we are in this 19 hours on our Town Hall 7 maxing spree, and you can see all upgrades complete in the lab. We have one upgrade remaining on our builder, and that is the Barbarian King, and the seconds are counting down, guys. So we easily got this done in less than 24 hours. And that involved me still going to work, taking care of things here at the house. So it's not like I was grinding nonstop on this game with builder potions. If you did that, you probably could get it done in 6 or 7 hours, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have liked the content today, please smash that like button for me. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Now, if you're not taking advantage of Hammer Jam, get in the game. Start upgrading, because now is the best time to push through and make great progress in your base. As you can see right here, we got an entire Town Hall level done in one day at Town Hall 7. All right, guys, until next time, clash on, my friends.